Hold.
New Infallible Le Rouge from L'Oreal.
Wear it.
New 10-hour Infallible Le Rouge.
Do you feel it?
Only from L'Oreal Paris.
Now, for some of us, selecting the right lipstick for the right occasion seems like common sense, but to others, it could be a complete nightmare. Not only do you have to find the right shade, but you also have to think, does it actually suit me? Who better to answer these daunting questions than L'Oreal Paris, South Africa's official makeup artist, Sylvie Hurford. Good morning, Sylvie. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm very, very good, thank you.
Good.
Those lips
I know,
on the
aren't they
screen, they're
glorious? Fabulous.
So let's talk about choosing the right lipstick for the right occasion. How daunting is this process?
Well, I think the thing is, as with all makeup, we see so much in terms of variety and range that we look and we go, oh, what's the right one for me? And I think what you need to do when you are choosing a lipstick is you need to see firstly, what the payoff is that you're looking for. Are you looking for a gloss? Are you looking for a matte? Are you looking for something natural? And then you also have to look at deciding whether or not you're wanting to portray a really kind of like sexy image or whether you're wanting to be taken a little bit more seriously. And then, of course, you also have to take into consideration what colours flatter you. So those three things are the kind of key ingredients to choosing the right lipstick for an occasion.
Yeah, that's true. And I think one can only really get that right when you've practiced it and you kind of tried out what works for you and what doesn't.
Yes, I would say so. And also there are certain rules that apply to certain situations. You know, I always say makeup rules are made to be broken.
Yeah.
But if you are looking for parameters, as I say, there are certain rules that do work for particular occasions.
That's true. Now let's talk about the one particular occasion, going out at night.
Yes.
What kind of lipstick should you choose when you decide to go out at night and you maybe want to glam it up a little bit?
Well, I think very often girls tend to choose to go with quite a heavy eye at night. So what I like to do is to suggest that they go with like a really beautiful gloss. Something like the Glam Shine 6 Hour, which is incredibly sexy. It stays on, it's long wearing, so you can drink champagne, you can chat, you can kiss boys, and it'll stay on, and that's what you want. So that's kind of what you're looking for.
And makeup can be more pronounced at night. It can kind of be more dramatic, right?
It can, of course, because you're in much more sympathetic lighting. So you need to put quite a lot more on, in essence. And then that lovely glossy lip, like the one we're seeing over here, is just a really great compliment to a sexy eye, or you know, to a little black dress or something like that.
Now let's talk about another occasion, like weddings, for instance. Besides not wearing white, like the bride, what should you consider when it comes to your makeup?
When it comes to your lipstick. Okay, you're not allowed to look prettier than the bride. That's rule number one. I think the problem is a lot of brides often reference magazines when they're looking for their wedding makeup. And the truth is the person they're marrying loves them for who they are. So I generally go with the Made For Me Naturals. There's an intense range which is really, really beautiful. It's very kind of luxurious, it's moisturizing, it's kissable, and it's not too much. You know, it's just a lovely, natural, pretty range of lip colours that are kind of made to suit everybody and everybody's colouring. So that's a good wedding option.
Now, because it's spring and of course it's the, you know, it's the silly season, what about that first date?
First date. Yes, I know. I once dated somebody who preferred me without lipstick, so he got one date. Because lipstick is very important.
Of course,
But again, you don't want to wear something overly sticky or overly intense. So I like the Colorish range for that, because it's really delicious, kind of jelly smelling, pretty, quite kind of sexy little glosses, and then we've got the lipstick as well. And it's very sheer and pretty and quite subtle. So it's quite romantic.
That subtle. You don't want him to be wearing your lipstick.
No, you don't want him. You don't want. And I'm such a bubbles. I'm so distracted. I can't even talk to you because I've got the best guy here.
Okay, he loves you. Well, Sylvie, thank you so much for being with us.
Absolute
I love chatting
pleasure.
with you. You make makeup so much fun.
Well, I love it, and you're supposed to have fun with it, and that's what I want you to do.
Wonderful. You can find more, all of Sylvie's details on our website, Espresso Show, so please go and visit it and have a chat with her. She is really, really phenomenal. It's time to go over to the kitchen and see what healthy options they're preparing.